I pray on Christmas He'll show me what to do. I pray on Christmas He'll help me understand. And I pray
Happy holidays, season's greetings, Merry Christmas, and welcome to GCTV's live exclusive coverage of the 2015 Downtown Garden City Santaland Parade, brought to you by the Garden City Downtown Development Authority and presented by the Michigan Credit Union League, the 55th annual Downtown Garden City Santaland Parade. I'm Dan York along with Susan McGraw, and Susie, as always, no one I would rather spend the Saturday after Thanksgiving with than you.
I feel exactly the same way, Dan, and so looking forward to this particular parade. There has been a lot of commotion and excitement about how this might very well be our biggest parade ever in the history of the parade, 55 years. So just absolutely can't wait to see what we're going to get.
Yeah, numbers-wise, we have over 80 entries. A great job done by the Garden City Santaland Parade Committee to get all of these great entries. We've got 4 marching bands, we have horses, we have paws, we have Rory, we have a Hooper, the mascots from the Tigers, Pistons, and Lions, not necessarily in that order. We've got a ton of people on the parade route, lots of great things to do, and of course, Santa Claus himself, the star of the show.
Absolutely, and that's, I think, why just about everybody is here. I know, aside from you, that's why I'm here too, of course. Got to talk to Santa. But you know what to me makes this parade so wonderful and so exciting is the community component of it, and that is the children and the schools and the churches and all of the different city organizations that participate, not only with somebody driving something down the road, but all the people participating and all the people running around and just having a blast.
A lot of people running around.
Yeah.
As you see, the parade is making its way south on Middlebelt Road already. We have had all of the seasons this week that you could ask for, beginning 7 days ago when the Metro Detroit area got anywhere from 3 to 15 inches of snow, depending on where you were. So there was snow on the ground this week. Then came the warm temperatures. Then came a lot of rain at about 5 o'clock this morning. The rain moved out. The temperatures are seasonably cool, as they say. It's 35 degrees right now. It was 34 degrees when the parade stepped off last year. Last year, the normal high is 42. Last year, eventually, got up to 51 degrees the day of the parade. We're not going to make it to there today, but a beautiful day for the parade. As you can see, lots of people lined up here on Middlebelt Road. If you are watching this live, stop. If you're watching this on November 28th, head on out to Ford Road, head on out to Middlebelt Road, head on out to the Town Center parking lot, easier known as Kroger, at the northeast corner of Ford and Middlebelt, where the DDA will have their great post-parade event. You can see Santa. There'll be hot chocolate, there'll be cookies, all kinds of great stuff going on today. There's the Craft and Business Expo at the Moose, sponsored by the Garden City Business Alliance, right after this. So we are in business today.
Oh yeah, it is truly the start of the holiday season, no doubt about it, here in Garden City. And as you mentioned, once the parade itself wraps up, so much more to do, not only today, but also throughout the days ahead here in the community. So we are excited and looking forward to the opportunity to celebrate the season with all of you.
And there you see our Santaland Parade beginning its way south here on Middlebelt Road. I assume that's Bob Wargo driving the police car that is leading the way. He is the liaison between the Santaland Parade and the Garden City Police Department, and we thank him very much for all of his help. We also thank the Garden City Community Coalition, the Family Resource Center, for providing a lot of the volunteers today, including the banner carriers that you see leading the parade.
Oh, I want to say a special thank you to everybody that participates in that component. And the American Legion Post 396 Ritual Team in your screen, representing the American Legion as a color guard for veteran celebrations in the community. And they march in parades, of course. They also perform a poppy ritual at funerals for fallen Legion members.
And the American Legion with their convertible behind, and right behind them, the Garden City Junior Air Force ROTC.
Yes, their group is MI 861, been an active organization in the community since 1986. The cadets participate in numerous community service projects. They should be proud of that. In Garden City and surrounding areas, they're honored to represent Garden City and the U.S. military under the instruction of Lieutenant Colonel Colleen Gilmore.
And in your shot now, you see the American Legion Riders.
You see them and you hear them, absolutely. Certainly a group that would always compliment any parade, especially this one here in Garden City. They're a veterans motorcycle organization within the Legion. Post 396 is the founding chapter for the Legion Riders, which has now over 100,000 members across the country, as well as 3 other countries in the world. They support our military veterans, our communities, and our country. Bill Kalidas is the current director, with Gary Fox taking over as director in January of 2016.
And right behind them, as always, towards the front of the parade, our Garden City Fire Department.
We always say we love seeing them here. We don't want to see them anywhere else. But boy, when you need them, they're there, that's for sure. The fire department doing so many things beyond just fighting fires when that time is around us, but certainly opening the fire station for community activities to help support fire safety with children, and so much going on here in the community.
Kathy Harmon, of course, the fire chief for Garden City, and a great job done by the fire department this year in raising grants to help fund. They've got new air packs, they have new Jaws of Life. Amazing job done by the firemen themselves in fundraising to bring new equipment to Garden City, finding original ways and creative ways to bring new equipment and bring new funds to the community.
Absolutely. I don't know that I've ever seen 4 in the parade before either. 4 separate trucks.
Well, they've been able to buy new vehicles.
It looks fantastic.
And I think Westland's covering for us today, too.
Got it. Like seeing all the family members in the windows as well. Very, very nice.
And there's Kathy Harmon holding up the parade, trying to hand out candy out of her vehicle.
That's an important job.
And right behind them, you can see at the top of the screen, a snowman and our ice princesses, brought to you by the Garden City Downtown Development Authority.
Oh yeah, representing the DDA are these 2 princesses from the Arundel Royalty Princess Parties, driven, I think, by John Prush. There he is, a DDA trustee and owner of PKSA Karate. And
you know, Prosh could never make it to a DDA meeting, but somehow he found a way to make it to this.
That's a pretty sweet car, I don't blame him.
And of course, the Downtown Development Authority, the title sponsor of the Garden City Santaland Parade, the Downtown Garden City Santaland Parade, and we are so happy to have them as a partner. And on your screen now, also you see the Harmony Acres horses. This is a great group.
Oh yeah, saw them in another parade, lesser parade on Thursday, but we're glad they're here with us. Bred, trained, and owned by George and Nancy Harm of Northville, and these horses are all related, first and second generations, born, raised, and trained on that farm. They're putting their best feet forward in these parade costumes. They look fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful animals. Harmony Acres really has been a staple in our parade for so many years, as have so many other members of the parade group, the parade walkers and so on. So we thank them for coming back year after year, and some of our new ones as well. We'll point them out soon. We have the mayor and council in our screen at this time, and it looks like Mrs. Randy Walker is driving the white mayoral truck there. Mayor Randy Walker, re-elected to his 4th term. Mayor Pro Tem Pat Squires is here. Jim Kerwin, Pat McCarge, our newbie Mark Jacobs, and we welcome him, as well as, of course, Jay Lee Lynch. Pam King not able to be here today, but she's here in spirit, absolutely. So we welcome our mayor and council. Senator David Nizick is here for 6th District, including Garden City, of course, and we just saw him give us a little wave. Nice to see our local politicians staying active and involved in the community, as well as, of course, in our parade. Julie Plawecki, state representative representing District 11, including Garden City, is walking around in here as well. And I think we are seeing Judge Rick Hammer walking through right now. And it looks like Pat, his wife, and their little Poochie are driving in the car there. Judge Hammer being a presence in the community for many years and active in so many civic and community organizations. Really excited to have him as a part of our parade as well. And here come the little ones, and here come the unicyclists.
Well, the Redford Unicycle Club has been a part of this parade forever.
Absolutely. And, you know, I have to mention, we just saw some younger ones walking through. Tomorrow's leaders from John Marshall Upper Elementary School in Westland, a group of 6th graders. They came in. They do all sorts of community things and volunteering and so on. So we're glad they're here. First appearance in our parade. And then we move over to the Unicycle Club. So many years representing what they do, celebrating their 40th anniversary, parading and performing in communities. Look at this, Dan. This is spectacular. You know, their club offers classes in the winter at Tipton Academy on Middlebelt Road. And their director, Wendy Gersh, who has lived all her life in Garden City, rode with the club when she was a little girl. And both her children are our members and excellent riders. For more information, it's rtuc.org. Oh, look at that. Wow, what a group. Maybe the largest presence I've seen again as well in our parade this year.
And a good day for them too, because it's not windy.
Right.
You know, it's a little cold, but it's not windy at all, so.
Tell that to the one that's like 20 feet above the...
Well, up there it may be windy. Down at this level, not so much.
We're the safe level where we are,
That's right.
where we're staying.
We are glad you're with us here for the 55th annual Downtown Garden City Santaland Parade, brought to you by the Garden City Downtown Development Authority and presented by the Michigan Credit Union League.
Wonderful. We should say a special congratulations to the RTUC for winning national championship in 2015 as well. So not only staple in our community and our parade, but also award-winning organization, and they certainly deserve it. Oh, we hear some music coming. I think our first band is almost in the screen and on your screen, and to those that are here live, you're going to love this. It is the Kennedy High School Marching Band, a part of our parade for 10 years now. This band has earned a 1st or 2nd division rating at the Michigan Schools Band and Orchestra's Marching Festival for the last 10 years, and they've marched in the Memorial Day Parade in Washington in 2009 and 15, and I know this is one of your favorites, Dan.
So let's take a listen to the Kennedy Marching Band. Your Taylor Kennedy Eagle Marching Band.
Woo, one of 4 bands that we're going to have present in today's parade, and that's certainly a record for Garden City, and we can't wait to continue the music in the spirit of this wonderful 55th annual parade. So glad you're here celebrating it with us. Woohoo!
And coming up now, a float put together by the Arnosky, Woroz, Sisirski, and Zahor family.
We like to say you can always find one member of one of those families in our community at any given time, usually more than one actually, but what a fun entry. So glad that they're here today.
With Margot Arnosky, who is a member of the Santaland Parade Committee. That's her family all together there. We should mention, I don't think we mentioned it in the open, that the theme of the parade is Christmas in the Mitten.
Christmas in the Mitten. What a great float. So represents that. Perfect.
And behind them, the Garden City Business Alliance. We mentioned that they will have their craft show, their business expo and craft show immediately following the parade at 12 noon. So you can head to the Garden City Town Center, see Santa, get your hot chocolate, then wander across Ford and Middlebelt. But go to the light, please, and head over to the Business Expo.
Right. The Alliance was established last year, and they believe that small businesses working together can help each other be better merchants, offer more to their customers, and be good neighbors in our community. We welcome them and are excited that they're business owners committed to working together. Looks like Robert Lee is in the screen now, and this is the Robert Lee School of Dance. First dance studio ever in Garden City, offering all types of dance. This is their 6th year in the parade in a row.
Put on a great recital every year at O'Leary Auditorium.
We always talk about you taking some ballroom dancing lessons, Dan, or some tap or a little disco.
We always talk
well,
about
I do, and maybe.
Was I
maybe
there for it?
Always is a strong word. Very funny. I get the hint. He's not going to do it.
In the Blossom Learning Center, coming through your screen right now.
That's right. They're a new Garden City Child Care Center opening in 2016. They're located on Inkster Road. Owner Ray and his daughters Aya and Lamise are here, and we're very happy that they're in the parade. And we always welcome new organizations and businesses in the community.
We want to thank the Garden City DPS, by the way, for providing the bucket truck to provide that great shot all the way down the parade route. As PKSA Karate now moves into your screen.
PKSA is committed to teaching traditional martial arts while improving things like concentration, self-discipline, respect, leadership skills, focus, confidence, and physical fitness. And they offer classes for children as young as 4 years old, all the way up to teens and adults. And you can stop by right here and check them out. Oh, this is a fun one, Dan. We see some mixed colors going on here. I don't know what this is all about. It's John Santu and Son, local family-owned funeral home, of course, and they consider their staff to be family. But what happens at Christmas when the family gets together? Oh, some rooting for state, some rooting for Michigan. Their float shows the rigors of Christmas time in a house divided. Ooh, that must be fun.
Couple of big football games coming up today. Not only the Michigan-Ohio State game, but Michigan State, Penn State, and all three of those schools, Michigan, Michigan State, and Ohio State, competing for a championship in the Big Ten, trying to make the Big Ten playoffs.
Yeah, and some of us are just going to put our tree up today and enjoy that part of the celebration.
Of course you are, Susie.
What did you say? No, I'm kidding. It's
No,
all
you're
good.
not.
It's all good.
No, you're not.
Jade Child Development is here with us celebrating, and they have been in Garden City for 2 years now. A licensed child care center open from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and they provide care for children from newborns to 12 years old, and they offer transportation to and from schools and meals as well. Stop by for a tour. Their website is jadecdc.com.
There you see Hershey Shoes, one of the sponsors of our downtown Garden City Santaland parade.
One of our local businesses owned by Tom Welch.
That's a great vehicle. Since 1946.
Could that be a, no, could that be a vehicle be from 1946?
Maybe.
I just wonder.
It'd be pretty close.
That'd be cool.
Next up is the Dancer Studio.
Celebrating their 37th year in business, 5th in Garden City. The Dancer Studio offers lessons in ballet, tap, jazz, hip-hop, contemporary, acrobatics, students ages 2.5 all the way through adulthood. And all students of the Dancer Studio want to wish everyone a happy holiday season. Some very little ones in there as well. How fun.
Get them started early. There's one of the little ones.
Aw.
By the way, thanks to all of our volunteer crew that have been out here all week long as we see Toast Family Dining come into our shot. But through the snow and the rain and all of the different seasons we had this week, thanks to them, they're out here for a long time in the pouring rain yesterday, and we want to thank them for that.
Really was thinking about you guys last night.
Were you now?
In the rain when I was Drinking my
inside,
chocolate shake at
watching
Somerset
Christmas
Mall.
movies at Somerset Mall.
I know.
Oh, the Somerset collection. Ew.
It's with you in spirit. With you in spirit.
There's Plato's Coney Island. They've been in Garden City for 46 years also. Same thing as Hershey Shoes. Look at that.
Shop for shoes, have a little Coney.
There you go.
It's a perfect afternoon.
There's St. Ray Fields. I think you know a little bit about those folks.
I surely do. Proud to be celebrating 80 years of educating children in friendship, knowledge, and God's spirit. They've been located on the same corner of Merriman and Ford Road as part of St. Rayfield Church, now St. Thomas the Apostle. That merger between St. Rayfield and St. Dunstan. Father Simeon is currently pastor, and Katie Fotiu is their principal. Great school, great group.
Is this their float?
Wonderful, wonderful people. There they are.
Wow, that's a great float
Isn't
that
it
St.
nice?
Rayfields has. We do have a float competition. The top 3 floats are awarded plaques, so that'll be done at the end of the parade route, but a really nice float.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. I see lots of teachers, of course, lots of students and volunteers. Great outpouring of school spirit, community, and Catholic Christian spirit, as well as spirit of the season. Oh, look at the mitten is actually
Yeah.
waving to us. Isn't
That's
that
great.
neat? Wow.
Everybody embracing this year's theme.
Yeah.
We should mention, along with the theme of Christmas in the Mitten, we have hoodies available that you can get at the Maplewood Community Center or City Hall, and it's straight out of Santaland. And I think a couple of the camera people are wearing them, but they're great hoodies if you want a great Christmas gift for your family.
Yeah, little edgy, really cool. Really, really cool.
Yeah, because there's nothing edgier than the Santaland Parade Committee. This is Dancers for Life.
This is an amazing dance school founded only a couple years ago by Adrian Allen. They dance with their hearts and not just with their feet, and they're located on Middlebelt Road in Garden City. We love watching this group perform. That's a way to keep warm.
Yeah.
Christmas
Nice, though.
in the-
No wind again.
Yeah, no.
No
it's
wind, so
beautiful.
the temperature is what it is. If it says 35, it's actually 35. And the Garden City Relay for Life now making its way through your screen.
They are helping the American Cancer Society fight the battle with cancer. They're looking for teams or sponsors. 24-hour walk is coming up in May. Be a little warmer then, and that's at the middle school track. It's a wonderful event. I've been there and involved in a long, long time. And
that thing
again,
is
looking
exploded.
for it. It is. It's
Absolutely
really got a life of its
exploded.
own. But yeah, we love the supporters. And
One of the big community
great
events
things.
in town, like the chili cook-off,
Oh, yeah.
like the Santaland Parade. Just one of the major events in our communities to see another youngster.
Oh.
Big day for the kids. They have candy brought to them on the side of the on the road. People handing out T-shirts, handing out all kinds of goodies. Some of the kids even bring their Halloween candy bags. Look at them. They all have bags like it's Halloween.
You know what? I didn't even notice that. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. As long as they stay on the side of the road
They
and
stay on the
safe. As
side
long as
of
they
the
stay
road.
safe.
Here's Berger School
Oh, wonderful.
and the Autos for Autism folks.
Yes, it's a nonprofit organization that raises money throughout the year for Berger School and Autos
Oh,
for
look, this-
Autism Car
we got
Show
gift
Committee.
bags just
oh,
as
look at
we
that.
say it.
Thank you so much. That's so nice of you.
Thank
Oh,
you so
thank you
much.
so much. They are sort of the Berger PTA, if you will, a group of wonderfully dedicated volunteers coming together. Their goal is to raise funds that will help them obtain materials and equipment and adaptive devices appropriate for students with a wide variety of educational needs. And on behalf of the Autos for Autism Committee, the staff and families of the school, they want to say thank you to everyone. Do you know this year they raised over $15,000 for
Wow.
their support? That's incredible.
Thanks to Mrs. Jablonowski for the gift bags.
Absolutely.
She's on the Garden City School Board.
They're actually asking that you consider continuing your support for next year's event, which will be coming up in July of 2016. Be a part of a great show for an even greater cause. And look at these beautiful cars.
And you know, even though it's cold today and a little wet, it's a better day for the classic cars than last year, because last year there was salt on the road. This year the salt all got rained away in the great flood of Friday.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that if it was going to snow, that might be an issue. So I kind of prayed for no snow, believe it or not.
Well, here they come loud, they come proud. It's Detroit basketball, your Detroit Pistons in Hooper.
Woohoo!
Pistons
Oh, boy.
on the road to recovery.
On the roof to recovery. It looks like. I hope he stays on that roof.
Wow, that's a great entry from Hooper, and your Detroit Pistons. Palace of Auburn Hills, an amazing venue.
Oh, look at this.
Now they're pulling some switches on us, right? Now we got to figure out who this is.
I think this is the Garden City Figure Skating Club.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Alrighty.
Teaching skaters to become champions on ice and showing them how to be champions for life. For over 40 years, they offer learn to skate, basic skills, private skating lessons at the Garden City Ice Arena. GardenCityFSC.com is their website, and it's never too late to learn to skate. I was in New York over a couple weeks ago, and we
Oh,
wanted
wait a minute.
to
First you're at Somerset Collection, then you're in New York?
New York. I was in Manhattan.
You must have a great job.
Stop it. I live within my means. How's that?
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
My point is,
Yeah, sorry
I wanted
about
to go skating at Rockefeller Center, but I didn't think we didn't think we had the skills. Johnny and I didn't think we could do it. So if we'd had gone to take the skating lessons first to the figure skating club.
Before we lose them,
no.
here's Guardian Martial Arts. We don't want to leave them out.
No, of course not. Another thing.
Dan and his sideways talk.
Yeah, we'll do this one day too. American Kempo, famous for its practical self-defense. They teach reformer Pilates. I love that, reformer Pilates.
And now approaching us, another one of our marching bands, one of 4 here today. It's the Livonia Franklin Patriot Marching Band, located just up the street. Monica Fulton, one of the members of the Santaland Parade Committee, with a connection to this band with one of her children on the Franklin Marching Band. We're happy to have them as one of the regulars in our Santaland Parade.
Under the director of Christy Jaycees. Great tradition of competitive marching band circuit, excellent awards, honors, and they qualified for state finals and performed at Ford Field this year. Let's listen.
Let's hear it for your Franklin Patriot Marching Band. Oh, I love bands. I love bands. Again, we've talked briefly about some of the sponsors of the Downtown Garden City Santaland Parade. Of course, the Downtown Development Authority is one of those sponsors. Kim Dold, we can't thank all of those folks enough. Steve Valeni, the chairman of the Garden City Downtown Development Authority. Bruce Bolin, who is the heart and soul of the Downtown Development Authority, the vice chairman. I was actually on there until I had to step off, but a great group of people. The Garden City Downtown Development Authority, our title sponsor at $7,000. And new this year is a presenting sponsor, the Michigan Credit Union League. Dave Kniezek, our state senator, brought this sponsorship to us. They're actually based out of Lansing, but they have a branch in Livonia. So our thanks to everybody from the Michigan Credit Union League, $2,000 sponsors of your Santaland Parade. And also, we want to thank Jim Neve and Incorporate Graphics. They were an in-kind sponsor of $700. They provided all of the knit caps for all of the volunteers. Actually, I'm wearing one of those knit caps. And Jim Neve, those guys are great. They have Christmas in the Mitten t-shirts they're handing out here today at the parade. They do all of the work for GCTV, and they do all of the work for pretty much everybody in town. So our thanks to Jim Neve and in corporate graphics. And also, we want to thank our two $1,000 sponsors, Santa's Reindeer, we call them, the DTE Energy Foundation. They have been a repeat sponsor here of the downtown Garden City Santaland Parade, along with Garden City Hospital, another one of the $1,000 sponsors of your 2015 downtown Garden City Santaland Parade. And our thanks to everybody at Garden City Hospital. And on the street right now, as we speak, are members of Garden City Hospital who are a part of our downtown Garden City Santaland Parade, and we thank them very much for not only their sponsorship but also for their participation in the parade.
Oh yeah, Garden City Hospital in business since 1960, providing Western Wayne County with advanced medicine and quality care that you have come to expect from their distinguished healthcare leader. There is something to be said about having a hospital right in your own hometown.
We are glad you're with us, whether you're with us live on Comcast 12 or 18 on WOW or 99 on UVerse, watching our stream live on the internet, or watching us back on YouTube, which, by the way, our YouTube broadcast, or if you want to call it a broadcast, is available in high def. So if you get a chance, check out the parade on YouTube. And if you've got a smart TV or one of those devices, you can watch the parade in high def on YouTube.
Absolutely. What he's saying is there is no reason not to participate in some way in this 55th annual parade.
I thought you were going to try to explain high definition.
I did that once already. It didn't work very well.
Okay, good.
Christmas in the Mitten, and these little four-legged little boys and girls have no mittens, but some of them are wearing little leg warmers. How adorable is this? The Motor City Canines, Dog Scouts of America.
Oh, now Meryl's camera has to be washed.
Oh no. They're a local dog scout troop serving all of Southeast Michigan, spreading the word through the community on responsible pet ownership and positive reinforcement training. Very sweet. And
behind them, moving through quite quickly, is the Garden City Rotary Club.
Celebrating 75 years of serving our community. They meet every Thursday at 12:15 at Amantea. Love to have you join.
And this is the Westland Jaycees' first time they've been in the parade.
Oh yeah, as part of the Michigan chapter serving Westland, Wayne, and Garden City, the Jaycees empower young people to create sustainable and positive change in their communities via professional development and social activities.
And there you see Rory, the mascot of your Detroit Lions, on a 3-game winning streak after a big Thanksgiving Day win. So we're happy to have Rory in our parade, along with Hooper and Paws, the 2015 Downtown Garden City Santaland Parade. Always happy to have Rory here. And Rory's being nice enough to clean all of the camera lenses. Uh-oh, Rory found us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We knew that was coming.
Alert, alert, alert. Call for security. 3 in a row, buddy. 3 in a row. There we go.
Hi. Whoa, whoa. Woo. That was wonderful.
Rory's quite a player.
Aww. How sweet.
Great to have Rory here from the Lions. Run the table. We're in the playoffs.
That's how we do it.
This is the Motor City Walkers, I believe. Good to see you, Rory. Good luck the rest of the year.
Actually, the Phoenix Free Running Academy.
Sorry.
No, this is just way cool. This is a fitness facility in Livonia. They teach the art and discipline of parkour and free running. We've talked about this before, Dan. I want to get into this one day. They teach you how to go from point A to point B the most efficient way possible, but also using your environment in a positive way, safely navigating obstacles, et cetera, and it adds a little more creative style to movements like acrobatic flips.
And this is a great entry from Serve Pro.
Family owned and operated fire, water, and mold restoration company. Wow, is that a boat?
I believe it is a boat turned into a float. What a great idea.
That is too
Because what's more the mitten than boating?
Those great lakes that surround the mitten.
There you go.
Very neat. Serve Pro serves Canton, Garden City, Inkster, Wayne, Westland, and surrounding areas. And Garden City is the hometown of their employees, and they're there to serve and support the community as they have in today's parade.
And behind there is Stan the fireman and Allison Bettis, our clerk treasurer, riding in there, along with Ethan Gray, Annabelle Wainwright, and Christopher Wainwright, along with Harmony Lee. So we're happy to have all of them in with Stan the fireman, a longtime member of our Santaland Parade is Stan.
Oh yeah, teaching kids how to be safe for over 15 years. Really teaching everyone how to be safe. And he says happy holidays.
Kevin Kramus and I met Stan the fireman at the Michigan State Fair when we used to work there.
Aw. Good old days.
There's a Michigan State Fair now.
That's true.
It's just out in Novi, and it's, has nothing to do with Michigan. Next up is the Sinks Hip Hop Dance Crew.
They're a diverse dance group designed to entertain any audience. Founded by Kevin Bosley II, it's a hip-hop dance crew starting out of Wayne State University.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, to see them do some moves today.
Kevin and I do some announcing at Wayne State also, so.
You're all over the place.
Yeah, I don't like to sit still. And the music kicks in. Great shot of them dancing there from our lift camera. Again, thanks to the Garden City Department of Public Service for that, and also thanks to Garden City Rental for providing us the Uber lift that my son Nathan York is on with the parade follow camera. I'm pretty sure we can invade Westland with that after the parade. That's that big yellow thing at the side of your screen.
And it's only like a tenth of the way up. It probably.
Oh yeah,
goes
that
up
thing
about.
turns into a transformer.
Wow.
You can actually, with the outriggers, lift it off the ground or lift the tires off the ground. And we're not going to do that.
Oh.
Here's the Garden City Lions Club, another great Garden City service organization. So many great service organizations in Garden City.
Oh, no doubt. We saw the Canton Young Marines just leaving your screen as well, and they teach kids about teamwork and so on. We're glad that they're here too. And the Lions Club, chartered in 1956, they've been a part of the district for so long, and they do all sorts of
It's Paws.
So
Paws found the week-old orange. I don't know. It was out here on Monday. It's our mascot. How you doing? Are we gonna make the playoffs next year? I knew that. Good picks. Good pickups. Good pickup. We need a left fielder now. What? Okay. What? You're mad at me again, aren't you? Yeah, I know. Paws and I have a thing. It's a kind of a
sordid tale.
What are we doing here?
Oh,
Wow, Paws getting it from Rory and everybody.
The love. I am feeling the love today, boy. This is
All right, Paws. Good luck. Big year in 2016. We'll see you in spring training. All right. Yeah, checking the year. Make sure you knew which one it was.
Oh, goodness.
Here's a great float. Is this GCYAA?
I believe it is. We saw the Champion Force Athletics cheerleading group just before them in the GCYAA. 61 years of kids in sports, not in trouble, offering baseball, basketball, football, cheerleading for kids in Garden City. Thank you so very much. And they're a nonprofit organization run by volunteers. So thank you to that sweet young man, Mr. Earl, for bringing these treats over to us.
Oh, great.
Nice group. Goodness.
And coming up now is our Grand Marshal, Kelsey Sasala, Garden City High School graduate. As Bob Squires loses his mind. She is a 2012 Garden City High School graduate. There she was a 4-year honor roll student and a scholar athlete, along as a 4-year varsity letter winner. She was a Miss Softball nominee, and with the Michigan Wolverines softball team. She was a part of that World Series team that came within one win of winning the College World Series for women's softball. She batted cleanup and drove in the only run in Michigan's win in Game 2 over the #1 ranked Florida Gators. She's had an outstanding career at Michigan, 1 year left, and we wanted to have somebody local be our Grand Marshal this year. Happy to have Kelsey Sasala as the Grand Marshal of the 2015 Downtown Garden City Santaland Parade.
What an honor for this young woman. She's beautiful, too.
And an honor for us, too.
Absolutely.
And right behind her is the Garden City Gators, put together by Barry Patterson, a travel team that plays at Lighted Field here in Garden City. A great job by Barry and all of his assistant coaches.
They were
Actually,
founded-
Barry just delegates all the work.
Founded in 2014, they provide, again, coaching, training, competition for girls at the 10U, 12U, 14, and 16U levels. I think they brought their own cheering section to the side
Well,
of
and
the
I love the
too.
colors. They got the green and orange and everything going on there, the Santa hats.
Very nice.
But they are looking for players. You know, they had clinics up till about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, as long as the weather was good, they kept those clinics going. Chris Griffith and Barry Patterson do an amazing job on Lighted Field, keeping it maintained. They do all the work themselves. Brand new infield, new fencing, new sod. Amazing job they've done with Lighted Field. And the Garden City softball program is one of the top programs in the state of Michigan. And because it's sports, Susie just looks at me like, what is he talking about? And now it's the Garden City Soccer Club with a huge entry and bringing us candy. That's the important thing. Look at that. Look, dum-dums for a dum-dum.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Speak for yourself. A volunteer organization teaching the youth in Garden City and surrounding areas.
They're coming in waves.
Soccer.
More candy.
For the last 38 years. Oh, my goodness. We didn't bring our Halloween bags, Dan. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
And Garden City Soccer Club, along with the GCYA, the Garden City Hockey Association, just amazing, amazing groups with amazing volunteers, because that's what Garden City is. It's all about the people in Garden City. And here's another one of those groups, the Garden City Hockey Association.
Oh, yeah. Learn to play hockey kids, Mini Mites, Spitfire, Wolfpack, Sport, Pee-wee, and Bantam teams all represented in today's parade. That's a lot of organizations.
Yeah.
All under that one umbrella. Fantastic.
And remember, if you're watching the parade live on November 28th, make sure you head out to the Kroger parking lot, the Garden City Town Center parking lot. That's where all these floats and entries are going to end up. That's where they'll announce the first, second, and third place float winners. The mayor will present the key to the city to Santa again, because he's going to do it here on television also. But you can visit with Santa, get your picture taken with Santa, get some hot chocolate, head on out to the end of the parade route. There's still time to see most of the parade at the end of the parade route there at Ford Middlebelt.
Right, and then when you're done with that at around noon, head over to the Moose and do some holiday shopping. All sorts of things going on today. Did you have a nice Thanksgiving?
Hi, Ryan.
Oh. Aw. How cute is that?
She's not shy.
I like the pink.
She's trouble. Let me tell you that right now. Ryan Bernhardt.
She looks
Remember
angelic.
That. Remember? Yeah, no, not even close.
Remember that?
Not even close.
I was asking you how your Thanksgiving was, but I hope it was okay.
It was.
Good.
Spent with the Detroit Lions and my father.
Not in that order necessarily.
Kind of in that.
Oh.
Here's the Garden City Dance Express.
A fun program for your children to learn the art of dance. Classes are held at Maplewood Center. They have approximately 300 students in the program.
I'll tell you a super fast story. I had to work the Lions game on Thursday. Was afraid of the parade of getting there too late. So we left my house at 9 o'clock. My dad, 9, Kevin Kramus. Of course, we were there by 9:20.
Oh, boy.
So dumped Dad at the casino.
Oh.
Dumped Kevin at the parade.
Oh.
My dad's 80. He found his way to Ford Field somehow. I don't know how.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. He won't be voted off the island anytime soon, will he?
He'll be the final survivor. He'll outlast all of us.
That's great.
I've lost my place. What's up next?
I think Good Hope Lutheran is
Probably that big white banner would have given it away if I'd looked up.
Their float this year looks just phenomenal. It's one of those living floats. It's called the Birth of Jesus float. Marching with them is Girl Scout Troop 43974, Daisies and Brownies from Good Hope. We welcome them today. They do so much community service, and they have fun making the world a better place by providing food to local pantries. Wonderful, wonderful entry.
It is. And we are
really
barely halfway through our Santaland parade. Isn't this great?
It is.
And this is a great parade so far.
And no
Oh, check these guys out. We're not going silent on purpose. I'm not sure we have these folks in our lineup. Garden City Elite.
All right.
We know they can keep time.
They certainly look like they planned on being here. Oh, look how sweet. Oh, my goodness.
It's Garden City Cheer.
Very good.
All right, they snuck one in us.
The Stars, the All-Stars, and the Elite. Oh, I'm so glad they're here, though. Look at this. They
Big
say
group.
dream and sparkle and shine. Looks like that might be their motto. It's on the back of their shirts.
Look at that entry. That looks impressive from our high shot. As you see, the snow is all gone. The grass is still green. I'm going to have to run my lawnmower around the Christmas decorations now.
Oh, jeez. I was going to say, are there still leaves on the trees? Yeah.
Yeah. Here's our Royal Arch Masons, another regular visitor to the parade.
They're one of the many Masonic bodies that dates back to King Solomon's time. That's incredible. Proud to help make good men better and helping the community where they reside. Many of them also belong to other Masonic organizations like the Knights Templar, the Council, the Scottish Rites, Shriners, Order of the Eastern Star, Rainbow Girls, and Damali. And we're happy to have the Masons here today.
There's a lot to read there.
Just a bit.
Sun is trying to peek out here for our 55th annual Downtown Garden City Santaland Parade. Great crowds along Middlebelt Road. I know the funny thing is the biggest crowds are always beyond television down there by Kroger because there's more parking.
Well, that's pretty impressive because this is a pretty darn big crowd, frankly.
Here's our Redford Jaycees Lawnmower Drill Corps. They became an instant favorite in our Santaland Parade.
They're a leadership training and civic organization for people between the ages of 18 and 40 with areas of emphasis on business development, management skills, individual training, and community service. I think some people just join this group because they want to be a part of this thing.
Maybe after the thing, they go over to my house. Two guys still with shorts. Impressive.
Every year.
Could have had the briefcase real team. They wanted too much money. These guys, you just got to buy gas.
Yeah. This is more Garden City anyway, in my opinion. In a good way.
Send those cards and letters
No,
to
in a good
Susan
way.
McGraw.
We like to have some fun, okay? See, they're still waving at us.
As we like to say, it's a Garden City.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for the Redford Lawnmower Corps, the JC Lawnmower Drill Corps. Two pretty good groups from Redford here today.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this is one of the last parades in the metro area. Wayne doesn't have its parade anymore. So we're really happy that we are able to take some of those folks that don't have a parade to be in their own community.
Sure. Give them a home.
And this is a nice entry from the Garden City Moose. Wow, that's a beautiful float.
Wow.
And this is Miss Wheelchair Michigan riding in that float. Garden City Moose, another one of the great organizations here in Garden City. That's a really nice float.
Wow. The Moose is a fraternal organization supporting charitable as well as civic activities. And Ms. Wheelchair Michigan promotes the achievements as well as the needs of mobility impaired persons. This is Kristen Malifchek, and her platform is that adequate personal care services for people with serious physical disabilities to access the community is important. It's a federal right, in fact. She's from Clarkston. She graduated with a bachelor's degree in social work from Oakland University School of Social Work.
All right, we have some major royalty coming through now. This is Miss Wayne County.
Yep, she's too young to be a Ms. just yet. Ariana is 22 years old. She's a junior at the College for Creative Studies in Detroit. She majors in automotive design. Her platform is immigration and citizenship education. Her talent is classical piano. She'll represent Wayne County at the Miss Michigan pageant next June in Muskegon. We could be looking at one of the next Miss USAs here.
Good.
I had to say that. It's pretty cool.
And then Miss Washtenaw County also.
And this is a Miss America preliminary as well. The current title holder, Danielle Pertel. Danielle is a senior at the U of M Ann Arbor, and she will represent Washtenaw County at the 2016 Miss Michigan pageant. Welcome, Danielle, also.
Happy to have all this royalty with us.
Oh, yeah.
And there you see moving around your screen the Michigan Wheelmen riding those antique bicycles.
This is a post of an international organization of antique bicycle enthusiasts, and they call themselves the Wheelmen. Their organization's purpose is to keep alive the heritage of American cycling, promoting, restoring, and riding in these early cycles, and encouraging cycling as a part of modern living. They are the #1 membership organization in the U.S. and abroad, the Michigan team is. And go to thewheelmen.org for more information. The #1 membership.
Very
is the state of
impressive
Michigan.
group.
Yeah. Wheelmen and women, I should say.
The wheel people.
Yeah. Do you ever go bike riding? Do you ride your bike? Do you have a bike? Yeah,
I do.
It's great, isn't it?
I ride it to work sometimes.
Oh.
So
Very
she's
good.
looking at me in utter disbelief.
I trust you.
Here's the Morningstar Church.
Morningstar has a walking nativity scene that we'll see in just a moment here. They're located on Dawson in Garden City, a fun and loving community of real people serving a real God, as they say. Their mission is to know, love, and follow Jesus Christ. All are invited to check them out on Sunday mornings at 11, Morningstar Church.
I'm always startled when I pull up on their church because I forget it takes up so much property when you're just buzzing down Dawson.
Oh, right.
Great entry.
All the little shepherds and shepherdesses.
Shepherdesses?
Is that female for
Shepherd
shepherd?
I
Yeah.
don't know. That's plural.
I made it up.
You couldn't tell.
Could just
Dan York along with the Susan McGraw. It's the 55th annual Downtown Garden City Santaland Parade, and it has been an amazing parade so far. How about brownies now? I believe this is Troop 71629.
Yes, it is one of our wonderfully active brownie troop in Garden City, and we love seeing the little ones in. These girls have some energy. Look at that.
Trying to stay warm. Or just a lot of sugar from Girl Scout cookies.
Or brownies.
Or brown. Oh, I missed that one.
That's what I'm here for.
So many jokes, so little parade. Here's the Boy Scouts Troop 1241.
This group is serving the boys of our community, and they have been for 87 years. They meet on Middlebelt Road at 1524 Middlebelt on Monday nights from 7 o'clock till 8:30. They try to go camping at least once a month, and that's year-round. So this is some hardcore stuff that they do, and just teaching the scouts so many wonderful life lessons. And they have fun in the process, like today.
You remember, teenagers aren't allowed to look like they're having fun, so
Oh, true.
just believe they are. How old's your boy now?
He's 16.
So is he sullen and moody like he's supposed to be?
He's not at all those things, no.
Of course, you're his mom. How could he be?
He's the exception, I guess, to that rule.
And now is the Daisy Girl Scout Troop 400000009.
They're a part of the Girl Scouts Heart
What's
of
that now?
Michigan. I don't know. Part of the Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan, a second-year Daisy troop, and they've got first graders in their organization. They earned the Honor Troop Plus in their first year as a troop. That's pretty impressive. Wow.
See, Susie is too delicate. She won't close her key to sniff. So she's trying to hold it all together in the cold.
I really am. Okay, I'm good.
Here's Girl Scout Troop 70940.
This is a multi-level troop. They meet on Tuesdays at Douglas 3-4 campus right here in Garden City. And they consist of daisies, brownies, juniors, and cadets. And we're so glad to have them here today.
Boy, we've got marchers, we've got bands, we've got floats, we've got all kinds of great stuff in our Santaland Parade. Hey, too, don't forget the tree lighting coming up on Monday. That is at 7 o'clock in the Commons. Sponsored by the Garden City Downtown Development Authority. Santa will be there too. Now this is a really cool entry coming up in your screen right now. This is the Motor City Ghostbusters. We have the Great Lakes Garrison that everybody loves, which is the Star Wars characters. Now we have Ghostbuster characters. I really like that.
Yeah, very cool. This is an organization formed for the purpose of bringing together like-minded costume enthusiasts. That's what they
cool.
call themselves. Yeah, I like that. Of course, the interest is promoting Ghostbusters franchise through building as well as wearing these costumes. They're high quality, they're screen accurate, and they facilitate the use of these for Ghostbuster-related events. They also strive to contribute to the local community through charity and volunteer work. So they're doing more than just having fun, although they look like they're having a blast.
This is the James M. Hannon Sea Cadets now.
The U.S. Navy Sea Cadet Corps is a nonprofit youth organization built on the Navy's motto of honor, courage, commitment, along with their own listen, learn, lead to succeed. They train young Americans, male and female, to become patriotic leaders with their confidence to pursue their ambitions. Regular drills are held at the Cambridge School. A very proud organization.
And this is Jim Neve and our friends at Corporate Graphics. I recognize those t-shirts.
Love it. They always look like they're having fun, don't they? Love it.
Yeah, where's the triple extra large, right? Yeah, these are neat. We went with Christmas, what did we go with? What the heck is it called? Straight out of Santaland for the hoodies.
Right, right.
I'll let you talk about these Model Ts while I open up my Model T-shirt.
Yeah, oh, very good. Actually, they're Model A's, but you're close.
Yeah.
The Motor City's region of the Model A Restorers Club, they were established in 1955. They're the oldest region of the 19 Michigan regions. The club has 82 members and a total of 63 Model A's. Wow, 63 vehicles. A's, T's. These are cool.
So this is the, I was afraid they were going to trap me. So this is the t-shirt that Jim Neve and the guys from Incorporate are giving away. This is very neat. Christmas in the Mitten.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, those are very, very nice t-shirts. I like those.
Love
Thanks
it.
to Jim Neve and all of his folks for everything they do for the city, everything they do for GCTV. As those Model A's continue to come through. Isn't that great?
Oh, fantastic.
And that's pretty much everything in today's parade. Fantastic.
I think my crutch word last year was, what was it? Gee, it's good that I forgot it, I guess. It was amazing or incredible or awesome or something. So I'm trying to think of new words, but there are just so many.
Here's
so
a
many
Garden
great
City
things.
school bus going through, filled with school children.
Look at that.
As the sun begins to come out. Begins to come out? Begins to comes out? I don't know.
As the sun comes out.
Yes.
That works just fine.
And these are project graduation dune buggies. That's Scott Barnhart driving the one in the front there, with Ken with his earmuffs on so he doesn't catch too much noise. Oh geez, here's Gibby's dad.
Oh.
Project graduation, they do a lot of great things at the high school. And every year put on that giant party. Look, he's got a mitten. It looks like an oven mitt on him, but yes.
Oh, look at that.
Thanks to, by the way, all of our crew. We haven't named anybody by name, but Christian Gibbons and Zach King especially for all of their great effort to get our parade broadcast ready for this week. A lot of work went into it for this live broadcast with so many moving parts, all outdoors, and a great job they've done to set it up. And this is the Cougar varsity cheerleaders.
Actually, I think we have JV and varsity mixed in
Very
together
good.
today. The teams consist of 37 girls that cheer for both football and basketball games. They attended UCA camp this past summer in Michigan, at Michigan State actually, where they took home first place in cheer and dance along with overall camp grand championships. Ann Baker is their head coach, and she is, I'm sure, incredibly proud of these talented girls.
And some other talented girls behind them, the Garden City High School homecoming court.
We have Allison Lynn, our homecoming queen, Amber Swisher, Nina Brown, Aspen Spears, and Miranda Piazza.
So more royalty in our parade.
Oh my goodness. Just lovely.
Following them up, I believe, is Garden City Middle School and Garden City High School pom.
The high school varsity pom placed first in high kick and first in hip hop, and the middle school pom placed second in high kick at the competition this year in Saginaw. So congratulations, girls, for a job well done. I remember those days. Like it was yesterday.
You can hear another marching band coming, so that means we're getting towards the end of our Santaland parade, which means the jolly old elf himself, Santa, will be here in a little while. But before that, we've got that Cadillac from Orange Jewelers. Thanks to the Mazzoni family for all of their contributions to the Santaland parade over the years and their contributions to Garden City over the years in every regard. Following them up is the Great Lakes Garrison, one of the more popular entries in our downtown Garden City Santaland parade.
We have the Great Lakes Garrison and the Great Lakes Base Star Wars costuming clubs all sort of connected in this one today. They're local chapters of the 501st and Rebel Legions, the world's most definitive Star Wars costuming club. They've attended over 100 events this year. They raise millions of dollars each year for charities. They've gone to Lucasfilm and Disney premieres, professional sporting events, and they are represented in over 47 countries. They'll be appearing at several theaters, of course, in the area for the opening nights for the new Star Wars movie coming up later in the month of December. And they're collecting toys for tots, of course, during the parade, as they do every year.
What a great group, and we are always thrilled to have them here. Mike Like, a Garden City resident, instrumental in this group being in our parade, and we are thrilled to have them here, and they are, as you said, known nationally for what they do.
Do you have a favorite Star Wars character, Dan? That one.
Luke Streetwalker. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything, and I wish I hadn't thought of that.
Me and sports, you and movies. It's okay. We know our boundaries.
Yeah, we'll be taking that out in post. So here comes the Garden City Kiwanis Club.
You know,
Go ahead, Susan.
They've been in Garden City since 1948, May of 1948, in fact, made up of community leaders wanting to make Garden City a better place to live.
Lena's got
Oh,
incoming.
look at that, I got mine.
Lena
Thank
from
you.
Leon's bringing us
well.
all kinds of stuff. You bringing us more?
They are sponsoring all sorts of different organizations, the Key Club in Garden City, the Middle School Builders Club, by teaching and passing along the ideas of service to future generations. They want to continue to make Garden City a better place to live and raise families in, and they are doing just that.
And of course, the Kiwanis, through Ken Hines, through Dick Tripp, through Pete Tavermina, instrumental in the maintenance and design and the building of the Santa Claus float that you'll see here in just a couple of moments.
Oh, yeah.
And coming into your screen right now is your Garden City Cougar Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Parkinson. Let's take a listen. Let's hear it for your Cougar Marching Band. Their color guard captain is senior Rhiannon Stevens, and the drum major is Marissa Letizio. And as we said, John Parkinson, the band director at Garden City High School. What an amazing turnaround for the Cougar Marching Band. And again, we remind you, if you're watching this live, make sure you head to the Kroger parking lot at the corner of Ford and Middlebelt, the Garden City Town Center parking lot for the Garden City Downtown Development Authority post-parade event. And right in front of Santa are the Carousel Acres reindeer and elves of Northville, Michigan. So a real live pair of reindeer in our Santaland parade. And making his way into your screen right now, the whole reason we're here, along with members of Ms. DePriest's first grade class at Memorial School and their friends and relatives. It is Santa Claus, Kevin Roney, our DPS director, driving that city truck that is pulling Santa in our parade. And we're going to stop Santa right here in front of TV Land, and our own Susie McGraw, the mayor of Garden City, will have some words with the jolly old elf Santa Claus.
Santa Claus, I'm over here. Merry Christmas. I know everybody wants Santa Claus today.
I know, both sides.
You're the man of the hour. You're the man of the season. Congratulations on what is going to be the best Christmas season ever.
So,
Thank you for being here.
55 straight years, I'm happy to come to Garden City, my favorite place.
Absolutely.
Oh, all the time.
Any suggestions, advice for the little ones? There's still, nearly a month left for them to get it together, right?
Keep doing your chores. Keep doing what mom and dad say. There's still plenty of time to move up the ladder on the nice list or go down on the naughty list. We don't want that.
And then we always ask this most important question. When they leave the cookies out this year, you got a preference? Anything
Anything homemade. And don't forget carrots for the reindeer. We got to think of them. They got a lot of work to do. I just sit there. They do all the work. So.
You heard it first from Santa Claus here. You're here not only to celebrate and spread your good cheer, but we've got an important mission for you, and we have our mayor here, Randy Walker. He's got a little something for you.
Again? Mr. Mayor.
Welcome back to Garden City, Santa.
Thank you. It's my favorite place to be.
On behalf of all the good boys and girls of our city, I want to present you the key to our city.
Oh, thank you so much.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. I'll put this with the collection.
All right.
Keys for all the hearts of all the good little children.
How about a big ho, ho, ho?
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Thank you, Santa. We'll let everybody see you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Santa. Thanks for being here. We'll see you at the end of the parade route. We'll see you Monday at the tree lighting.
Yes, we'll be there. I'll be there.
All right, it's your 55th annual
5 years in a row.
Garden City Santaland Parade, the downtown Garden City Santaland Parade. Again, my thanks to Kelly DePriest and all of her kids that are here today to march in the parade, and all of her friends and family, and Ken Hines for his work on the parade and on the float. He's surprised that somebody thanked him. Hey, we want to thank, real quick before we go off the air, and I also want to thank all of our volunteers here in the parade and our sponsors. But quickly, our $500 sponsors, they're always with us. We can rely on them year after year after year. Barsamian Family Dentistry, to Garden City Medical Center, to the Harris Funeral Home. Again, this parade cost a lot of money to put on. We are so happy that they are willing to volunteer money to help keep this parade alive. Fleming Financial Services, John Fleming, a great guy. Oren Mazzoni, Oren Jewelers, John Santu and the Santu family. Susan Ianni at Gordon Chevrolet. Thank you very much to them and everything that they do. I don't know if there's more or not. Let's take a look. Santa's Elves, $250 sponsors. Hershey Shoes, Urgent Care One, Tim Cronin and his family of lawyers at his law firm. I chickened out, didn't do the names. Mary Randy Walker and Linda and McKenna Associates. Thanks to them for their contributions to our Santaland Parade. And thanks to Randy and everybody at Ace Hardware for everything they do for us and the contribution they made to the Garden City Santaland Parade. Susie, an amazing parade.
Oh, fantastic. It did not disappoint. I think everything we expected and more, and lots of smiling faces. The roads have cleared out just a little bit, but we know this is the kickoff to the season, and we just want to wish it to be successful and happy and healthy for everybody, all of our friends in Garden City.
All right, real quick before we go off the air, because we didn't name these people like we normally would during the parade, my thanks to everybody who volunteered to work on the parade today. If I missed somebody, I apologize. Nathan York, my son, on camera, along with Evan Chapman and Spencer Fraunfelter on cameras, Jason Merrill on camera. We've got Jamie Ratcliffe taking photos. I know that because he's right in front of me. We had Megan Lynch handling the staging, along with Jimmy Potvin, Christian Potvin, and Connor Gibbons. We had, let's take a quick look around here, literally figure out who we have. We have Noah Peugeot is what it should be, but it's Noah Piggott. It doesn't sound as good. We've got Colton, it really is his name. Colton Henderson in the truck, and along with the guy we call Furby, Zach King. Our thanks to him. Our thanks to our producer director, Christian Gibbons again. A ton of work went into putting this parade on. We appreciate everyone's efforts. We appreciate everybody on the Santaland Parade Committee. And Susie, what an amazing parade.
Oh, absolutely. And there's one person that hasn't been thanked yet, and it's because you wouldn't thank yourself. So, Dan, a great job as always. Congratulations on a successful, amazing parade. People don't realize how hard you work. So, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Every year.
All right, Gibby, did I miss anybody? Okay, that's it. So we're done. All right, again, head to the end of the parade route. If you are watching this live for the post-parade event, Santa Claus will be there, hot chocolate, all kinds of great things. Don't forget the craft show and business expo at the Moose beginning at noon. Carrie Parton and the folks from the Garden City Business Alliance with that. And then the tree lighting on Monday, 7 o'clock in the Commons. That's all, huh?
That's it.
All right. Good morning, Garden City. Thanks for watching.